Everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this DIY, I will be using some of these silver picks from Dollar Tree. And I'll be using them on this cylinder vase that I found at Goodwill. Dollar Tree used to carry the 9-inch cylinder vases, but I haven't seen them there in quite some time. But you can find these at Goodwill. I don't know, maybe a lot of people buy them for events and then they just give them to Goodwill. But I've been able to find quite a few at Goodwill. And Michael also carries the taller ones as well. If you don't want it this tall, you can use a shorter one, the 7-inch. I think this one is 9 inches. Well, actually, this one is 10 inches. Like I said, you can also find taller ones at Michael's. Alright, so let's get started. First thing I want to do is I want to add some of this bling that I picked up from Amazon, and I'll link it below. And here's what it looks like, and it has adhesive on the back. Normally I count out the rows, but this time I'm just going to measure out 2.5 inches and cut it. So now I see where I need to cut it. And that's 2.5 inches. Okay, so let's get started. I like to use my X-Acto knife to help me remove the back from this particular bling. Now let's turn this upside down. And I'm going to angle it so I can see where I'm placing it. Alright, it might be easier just to lay it down like this. And these are like some manicure scissors that I like to use. And now I'll just see where it meets up and then cut off the extra. And just press it down so there's the back. And you'll see a seam there, that's okay. It's the back, right? So this is what we have so far. Look at how blingy that is, it's so pretty. If you guys have never tried this, please do. And I'll link it below in the description. I have a direct link there for you. Okay, moving on to the next step. So now we'll take our silver picks, open them up, and start gluing these on. And you're only going to need 2 packs of these for this DIY. Alright, I'm going to take a paper towel and put it right here because I will need it for this glue. I'm going to use some of this Gorilla Clear Grip glue. I would prefer to use the Dollar Tree Fix-All, but I'm running low, so I'll use this. This is definitely going to hold it on there. So I'll do a few on camera, then I'll go off camera because I'm going to turn on my air purifier because this glue can be a little strong. It's not as strong smelling as the E6000, but it is strong, okay? Now if you look closely, you'll see there's like a little circle. This is the side you want to glue against the glass. So I'm just going to put some glue here, here, here. And then I'm going to try to put a little bit on the fork, okay? And the first one will go down right in the center. Just like that. Now we'll take the next one, and there's that little dot. Now this one will go upward. And you want to make sure that the bottom pushed right up against this bling and that both pieces are touching. So now the next one will go up. Now you can see the pattern forming. Alright, so you see a little bit of glue spillage right there. It'll dry clear, but if you don't like it, you can take some alcohol and just wipe that off. Alright, so keep that in mind. Again, I'm going to check and make sure that everything's straight and even, and then move on to the next one. Okay, so this is our pattern. Alright, so I'm going to continue to do this off camera and then come back. Okay, so this is where we are. Look at that, isn't that pretty? I'm done adding my picks all the way around. It's really pretty. And it all evened out perfectly. So now I'm going to find my back. There's my seam. And ahead of time I went ahead and cut 9 rows of the bling. So now I'm just going to wrap it around there, but there's a little bit of an edge here that I want to cut off. And I'll show y'all. When you have that little bit of extra edge, you want to clean that up. This little bit really, really matters. So you want to go ahead and clean that up. See those little bitty pieces? Just take it off. It makes a big difference in the appearance. Again, I'm going to start right here in the back. And I'm just going to lay this down right against the pigs. This is absolutely stunning. Look at that. I love that. It's so pretty. So now let's go back to our pigs. But this time around, we are going to change them up a little bit. So what I'm going to do now is take this piece and cut it. And this is what I'm using. Okay? So I'm just going to take the back part, put it here, and break that off. I put that there. Then I'm going to flip it over and break right here. So now I have this piece. I'm going to put that there. Now I'll flip this around and just cut off the pig. Now we have these 2 pieces. And that's what we want to do. We want to do quite a few of those. Okay? And of course I went ahead and did some ahead of time. Okay, so again, starting in the back where our seam is, we're going to start with the pick. And again, we'll be using some more of the clear grip glue or the glue of your choice. So I'm just going to put some glue here and on the tines. Okay? And I'm going to put this right above the seam. Again, making sure that it's pressed against this bling like this. Now we're going to take one of these pieces. It reminds me of a bowling pin. And again, there's that little dot. You want to glue that dot up against the glass. And now we're going to take this and put it right beside it. We're going to do another one. And this is what we have so far. And we just continue to go all the way around. Okay, so this is what we have so far. We are almost done. Look at that, isn't it pretty? So blingy and shiny. So to top it off, I have 8 rows of the bling that I'll be putting on the very top. Okay, so I'm just going to line this up and go all the way around. Now if you want to, you can come back in and add a base to it. You can also add some other embellishments like my butterflies. And I'm thinking about adding a butterfly to the front and center, but I'm not sure, but it's really pretty like it is now as a vase or candle holder. So it's your choice. And I think it's perfect for a wedding. So I'm going to show you what it looks like as a vase, and then I'll show you what it looks like as a candle holder. And as promised, here it is displayed as a vase. And the flowers are from Home Goods. I mentioned earlier that this would be beautiful as a piece of wedding decor, but it also can be used as home decor or any other special event. And of course I had to make 2 of them to display them as candle holders. And as you can see, they are equally as beautiful used as candle holders. I used the small glass votives from Dollar Tree for the candles, but you can also use the LED candles as well. Now you've seen them as a vase and a candle holder. Comment below which way is your favorite, or do you like them both ways? Okay everyone, this concludes my video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Okay everyone, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.